Hey everybody, welcome to this video on how to make a hall pass. First thing I want you to do is go to your Gmail, or you can go to your other mail. I sent it to both. Download this hall pass that I sent you. It's a SketchUp file. All right, while that's downloading, I'm just going to open up a new tab. Okay, and in this tab, I'm going to go down to SketchUp for Schools. So click on SketchUp for Schools. You'll have to go through a little bit of a login to do this and give it permission. It'll just save it to your Google Drive is what it's asking for permission for. I already have it. So I'm just going to go to create new. Now we can open from device. This will work. So open from device because we did download this. So if I go to open from device and I go to downloads, it's there. So click on this. That'll work. That's easier. All right. So for these hall passes, you can see I have two examples. This is the one that's in the computer lab right now. The lip is pulled up on it. This is the one I have in my classroom. Okay. So real quick, how to navigate in SketchUp. You want the roller button on your mouse. You want to roll in and out. You can also move over with that depending on where you put your mouse. So let's say, for instance, you want to pick the T, and T's way over here. So I just scroll in on the T, and that's the one I'm going to use. So pick which hall pass you want to use. It doesn't matter which one. Sorry, I don't have more options, but I'll move here. Now, also to orbit, what you can do is hold that red button down and move your mouse to orbit. All right, so the rest of these I don't need. So I'm going to go ahead and just delete them now. It's up to you. You can delete them later. So I'm just going to select them all and get rid of them. I'm using the T here. Okay, so we have this T. It can move. It is separate from the pass. Okay, they are both different components. So let's go ahead and put our name on this. So we're going to go down here to the tools. Oh, and by the way, just quick, this is the select tool. So if you ever see me doing that, it's a space bar. We're going to use that one. We're going to use this move tool to move things around, and we're going to use scale, which is S. So move is M, scale is S, and the select is the space bar. So I'm going to go down to see some other tools. We want the 3D text. I'm going to type my name in here, and I'm just going to use my last name. That's what I got on my pass. So Gruber. You can do all caps if you want. There are not many fonts, so we want to choose a font. I'm going to just choose this permanent marker. Okay, sometimes you have an option of making it bold. I really don't see a difference sometimes, but you can try them. So this height is 1 foot right now. We want to change this to 3/4, so 3 divided by 4. You don't have to put any inches in. It will automatically do that. And then down here, we don't want it to stick out 6 inches. We want it to stick out 1/8 of an inch, so 1 divided by 8. Okay, leave these checked. You want to leave them checked. Click OK. It's probably still going to be the wrong size. We'll scale it. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the pass. Make sure you set it on the pass before you click to set it down. So I'm going to click once to set it down. Okay, now it's too big. So I'm going to come over to scale. I'm going to click on scale. I'm going to use that orbit. Press this down. And then go ahead. I want to grab the middle one. I'm going to push this in so it's past the border. I'm going to pull this border up. I'm going to use orbit again by pressing the red button down on the mouse and moving the mouse. Got to press this side in. Now you could have done that in one step with control. Okay, so that looks fine. I'm going to go back and go to 3D text. I'm going to type in my room number. So it's 137. If you want to put like RM 137, you can. You could type that in, room 137 if you want. I just like the 137. Pick a font. I actually don't like permanent marker when it comes to numbers. So change this to 3/4, 3 divided by 4. Change this to 1 divided by 8. Click OK. Going to bring that in here. Just set it down on the pass. If you want to change, you can hit scale. Sorry, I don't use the icons. I use a shortcut. So if you see me looking, I don't even know what the picture looks like. Hit scale. You can change this if you want. Now, if you hit control, it actually stretches from both sides. And I'm pretty happy with that. Now, if you have a longer name, I believe we did this with like Mrs. Candace Tracy. I think Jasa did this with hers. So what she did was she clicked on this with the select tool, then she hit move. And she came over and she slid this icon over here. Okay. I'm going to go back to the select tool, click on Gruber, go back to move, which I would just hit M. If you hover over these red crosses, you can actually turn this like this. Oops. How about we turn it a nice even 90? You can see the 90 down in the bottom corner. And you're still on move, so go ahead and drag that. So if your name is longer, you can do this. I'm going to go back to the select, click on this, click move. This is why the shortcuts are really pay off. So if you want to make yours like that, you can move those. Okay? I don't care which way you do it. That's up to you. All right, so last thing is I want to pull the border up on this pass. So to edit this, you need to go to select and you need to double click. So double click and then go ahead and go to push pull. All right, and I'm just going to grab this lip and I'll pull it up like maybe 1/8 of an inch. And you can see that 1/8 of an inch down in the lower right-hand corner. All right, now click off of it. And that's it. So that's the pass I'm going to go with. I'm going to use that pass. I don't feel like changing it back. So what I need you to do is up here in the top, I need you to save this. So click on this. All right, you're going to save it in my drive. Now, I have a folder, so I just use drafting. All right, I'm going to put this in hall passes. So down here, you can see I have a couple other ones. There's the one that Josh Dale made. I'm going to delete that one. So let's type in Gruber. And then my room number is 137. And then the color of your pass. If you are upstairs, it's blue. I'm downstairs, so mine is green. Hit save. Okay, now what I need you to do is download this STL. I need you to download this. So hit download. Then go back to your emails. So compose. Just type in Gruber. So pick that one. And subject, just put in hall pass. And then I want you to attach a file right here. Attach file. And go to downloads. And it is this one right here. Should be on the top. So on downloads, click on that, click open, and then go ahead and just send that to me. And that's it. You just made yourself a hall pass that we will 3D print for you. Thanks for watching.